Dad, look. You know, there are a lot of influences in life that really shapes a person's life. And for myself, I would say that my parents were like the biggest influence that I've ever had in my life. They're both ministers. They were both ex-teachers. And my sister and I really benefited from having such parents. And here's a picture of them right here. They really are. They were very good. They had such high standards. They had a good reputation. They were both ministers. And church was something that was very important that we were required to go to growing up. And we really benefited from that. And we're very thankful that we had that foundation. And they instilled in us the way in which we should live, in which we should treat other people. That's one of the greatest lessons I think they taught us, is how to treat other people. And what would God have us to do? That was very, very important. And one of the other influences of my life is my room, my bedroom when I was a child. I was very withdrawn. I was bullied. I didn't feel like I fit in too much, but my room was my oasis. It was always clean and orderly and very pretty, and I love roses, and I love to read books, and I love Alfred Hitchcock. That's like things that I gravitated to as a child. And as I got older, I learned how to look within and pull myself up to where I should be. That time I spent, that solitude that I had in my room was very, very, very influential in my life. It was just for me. And then something that happened when I was a kid, my parents, they actually showed my sister and I this wonderful example. A woman was walking down the street, and it was raining, and she was knocking on doors to get food and stuff for her children. She had 6 children that were hungry, and she knocked on our door, and we didn't have much at the time. We had a half a loaf of bread and a bottle of syrup. My dad gave it to her. He thought about it. He said, "No, that's not enough." So he had us get our coats and get ready and get in the car. We rode all the neighborhood till we found the woman. And when we found her, my parents asked her a series of questions and found out that she was living in basically squalor conditions, and no beds, no refrigerator, no stove, nothing. They went over her house, and they had lots of clothes and stuff that were unwashed. My parents bagged these clothes up and took them to the laundromat and washed them. And then they went to the store and got bags of groceries and took it to her. And then they made arrangements for her rent to be paid. They bought her a stove, a refrigerator. That had such an impact. That unconditional love for mankind. That I can't let another human being suffer if there's something that I can do. My parents, they did that, and from that moment on, my sister and I, we make it our life's mission to be of service and to be of help to anybody that might possibly need us. So I've had some good foundations and influences in my life. I think my parents are my number one influence. And that particular incident that happened with that woman really stands out in my life. And when I need to center myself, I think of stuff like that. And I go back in my mind when I was a kid in my room, and how I would sit there and listen to music and just kind of think and just reflect on everything that I was going through and what I thought would hold. So I think all of that shaped me into being the type of person that I am. And I would want that experience for other people, that type of influence on other people's lives. So once again, embrace the influences that you have in your life and the people that you have. Thank you.